Yes, 1, 2, 3. Yay! Hello,
Woo!
Susanna. We are live, Susanna.
We are.
Yes. I'm so happy to be here with you. Really, a lot. And so happy to make this live with you with a big topic. Yes, this is the topic about controlling the effect you can have on your world. So this is a big topic, I think, because there is control, effect, and many other things. So the topic is: are you controlling the effect you can have on the world? Can you tell something about this, please?
Thank you. And thank you for being here with me, Massimiliana,
Yes.
who is, she's also one of the amazing pragmatic practitioners. She's working as a
Yes, I am.
psychologist locally and worldwide. And I'm so happy to create, with her. She's creating a pragmatic practitioner class with me in Italy. So I'm very excited about. So we were like, okay, let's have a conversation about this topic that I'm very excited about.
You
That
you make the scoop now.
I make what?
You made the scoop now about Florence and the class. I was saying yes, maybe later. Now all the people know this. So okay,
Yes,
let's do
exactly.
it.
Yeah, but it's like it's really interesting, the control part. It's like I'm sure
Yes.
none of you who are listening to this have ever
No.
in your life done control. No, 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 no,
No, no queen of control.
no, never,
Never, never,
never,
never.
ever.
No queen of
But
control.
man, this
Never.
is such a big part of how we have learned to create anything, everything from
Yes.
our parents, from our teachers, the people we grew up with. It's like to be able to create a result, whatever that result is, I have to control. Man, but then
Yes.
looking at how much energy this takes, how much of your creativity it costs you, how much of you and what you be this costs you is enormous. And then also looking at, does it actually work? Me controlling
Mm,
everything, does this actually create the effect, the result that I'm looking for? Seldom. Actually, as good as never. But we still keep
never.
on doing it. Why? Because there's like almost no one who presents us with a different possibility than controlling. So, what is beyond controlling? Beyond controlling, there is creating. Yeah. So, when you notice yourself controlling, first of all, great that you notice it. And then you can ask, okay, so if I wouldn't control, what could I create?
Yes.
And what could I create is like, okay, that already. Just the question, what can I create, is it opens up so much. It creates relaxation, it creates more space. It just creates a, okay, I don't know what I can create. I don't have an answer, but there's something. There's something. So going with that, and then the other part where we said controlling your, if the effect you can have on the world. Oh my goodness. It's like if you, let's say, have a profession, let's say, you're a psychologist like us,
Yes.
or you are a teacher, or, a nurse, any kind of profession you have, and you go, okay, my only choice is to be normal, to be a normal nurse, a normal teacher, a normal psychologist. I have to hide where I'm being different. I have to hold back where I see things could be different. That's you controlling. That's
Yes.
you controlling the effect you can have on this world. And I know, I'm sure for you, Massimiliana, like, as a psychologist and you starting to use the tools and work in a different way, Was that a bit challenging for you in the beginning, not being
To-
normal?
to- Totally. I remember I had some conversation with you about this, and I have and you're talking about what does this creating, and I remember that for me was a choice, and a daily choice about okay, would I like to be a normal as others, so nobody see me, nobody can judge me, and in my office I can do whatever I want, but for the other people I'm a normal one. And I remember a class with you in which there was the right voice for you. And I remember this conversation with you, and I say, no, I want to choose the real me. And the real me was, yes, I'm not normal, that's for sure. And I want to create something different that works for me. Yes, and this is about not controlling, or have the awareness that I'm controlling, and what else is possible here. And another
Have
thing
the
I
awareness that I'm controlling, and then
yes,
asking and choosing, hey,
yes,
what else is possible?
what else is possible. Yes, that's one the point. And another things that it's very big things for me with you is about conversation with you, and about to be a pragmatic practitioner is about uh, what else is possible if I really choose to be me beyond this reality. Yes, and it is pragmatic. So
It
easy,
is.
so simple, and a lot of happiness. And so this is, I'm a queen of control. I know this, but I realize, as you say, that it doesn't match too much what I want to create in my life.
Yes,
Yeah.
that exactly. It doesn't match what I want to create in my life. So, and
Mm.
that's really cool to look at is like if you try to be a normal parent, a normal, like how others expect you to be, it doesn't
Yes.
create more in your life. It creates less. You have to you have to limit so much of your creativity. And we just had a call an hour ago with people about business and creating your business. And they work in normal businesses, like different areas, you know, cars or computers and hospitals. And they were like, okay, so how can I bring what I know into this area, you know, into this business that I'm involved in? And they all had this point of view of, oh no, I have to hide. I have to hold myself back because my pragmatic, weird perspectives, they might be judged. They might be seen as weird. People might not like it. But that's where you make other people's points of view more relevant than what you could choose to be. It's like
Yes.
you going, and then we talked about, okay, so your different perspective, your the tools, you know, the way you see the world in a different way. What changes has that created for your life? You know, and they all
Yes.
said, wow, it just created more ease, it created more money, it created everything being easier. Okay, so will you acknowledge that? Will you acknowledge the value of your difference and the way you see and create in a different way? Yes. Okay. Get the energy of that, like bathe in it, be with this, own it, choose it. And they all went, wow, already just that choice, even if I haven't been talking with these people at my workplace, just that choice already, it created a different space for me,
Yes.
you know. and
Totally.
and one person said, she had an example. She was having a meeting with some other people that work for that company that she's involved in, and she said, I applied that. I used to make it so important to not be weird, to not, use those tools that I've learned in my normal business,
Yes.
and she said, okay, no, this costs me too much. It's too expensive. It costs me my being. It costs me my freedom. It costs me my creativity. And before the meeting, she asked, what else is possible? What will it take for this to be fun? What can I receive here? What can be created? And she not only asked those questions, she actually, this is happening. This is happening. I'm not being part of that insanity. I am choosing to be beyond it. Okay. So she went in with that energy and she was so surprised. She's like, people listen to me. They actually received, they took me, like they saw the value in that. And then somebody tried to judge their colleague and she just looked at them and went energetically, no, we're not going there. And the person went, okay. And they changed direction. So we underestimate the effect we can have
Yes.
on the world by
Yes.
just, being the weird things that we are. And I saw this so often when I was working in psychiatry also. And I went in the beginning, oh, I have like, my only choice is to be normal, like do a normal therapy thing. And it was so depressing in a way, because I'm like, oh, that's so boring. I'm like, I have to exclude me. Like I only saw the choice of I have to exclude me and my creativity and my weirdness to do a good job. I'm like, wow, that can't be it. It's actually the other way around. So I let that go. And I'm like, okay, so let's include my, weirdness and my different way of seeing the world and creating. And I realized, okay, then I can ask, so this patient, what can this patient hear?
Yes.
And I said that, and they're like, wow, thank you for being so weird. What you say actually helps me. So if I would have tried to be normal, I wouldn't have been able to help them as much as I could. So
That's the point.
if we're holding back our weirdness and our difference, we are actually depriving the world of the gifts we are and what we
Totally.
contribute. So
Totally.
what if we let that go and make a different choice? Okay, the gift that we are always creates more for everyone who's willing to have it.
Totally.
So
May I
like
say,
go, yeah.
I would like to say something, because one of the things that you told me, I think maybe in the first call I did with you, was we have to be the tools, not to use the tools. I say, what is this? I can use the tools, but be the tools. What is this? Yes. And 3 days ago, okay, 3 days ago, we are dismissing our center. We are changing the place of our center. And the new place, stop. No, it was no possibility to go there. So we 3 days ago say, okay, I can do trauma drama. I remember every time trauma drama. Oh my God, I have no place. I have no center. And I say, no, this doesn't match for me. Okay, what else is possible? I'm a possibility. I'm a possibility in the world, and I had the possibility in this world. And today, okay, I signed for a new center. 3 days, okay? What else is possible?
Only 3 days.
Only 3 days, and in a magic way. And it was about what you always say, Susanna, be pragmatic, not dramatic. Yes, and for me is yes. Why I have to be dramatic if it's not funny? It doesn't expand my world. So why I have to be dramatic when I can be pragmatic? So what else is possible? What are the possibilities that I'm not choosing here? What else is possible? And what is right here that I'm not getting? And in 3 days, this morning, they say, yes, the new center, okay. And we will go there in 3 days, okay. So
wow.
This is magic. This is not only about my job as psychologist. is about living. And this is for me is be a
That
pragmatic practitioner.
that and
Yeah,
that's thank you. I'm just going to say that again because that's important. This is not just for you as a psychologist.
yeah,
This is for your
yeah,
entire living, for every
yeah,
area of your life. Truly, truly
totally.
make everything easier and realize, okay, something showed up that didn't work, your example. And in the beginning, most of us go to, oh my God, Dios mío. Like most of us do
Dios
drama.
mío,
Yeah.
so-
Oh, no. And it's okay. It's okay. It's not wrong that you go into drama. You can even enjoy it and go, okay, you know what? Before I choose possibilities, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes of Oscar nominated drama and go for
Yes,
it. Oh my God,
complain.
nothing works. I failed. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. The whole thing. And you can throw pillows. You can do the whole thing. And
Yes.
then when you give yourself the space for the drama and you had enough fun and you acknowledge, so truth, did I have fun with the
Mm.
drama that I was choosing? Oops, yes. I enjoyed the drama. That's so important to acknowledge. If you have drama with a relationship or something and you go, oh my God, I hate this drama. Do you really? Honestly?
Mm.
True. Maybe ask yourself the opposite question. Truth, did I have fun shouting at this person, being mean?
Mm.
Oh, I loved it. Okay. Then you get out of judgment. You acknowledge, okay, I chose this. And then you
Yeah.
can choose the pragmatics and go, okay, you know what? This is actually boring. This is not creating the life and the world I would like to create. Let's choose ease again. Let's use the
Yeah.
tools. Let's be the tools. What else is possible here? Like you asked. And then in 3 days, a new possibility showed up. That's magic.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's magic. That's
Yeah.
magic. Yes.
Definitely.
Can you tell something more about this? Because I think that you are one of the person that more of the time tell be the tools, not use, not only, not you don't say no, don't use the tools. You say not only use the tools, be the tools, because it is something different. Can you
Mm.
tell something more about this? Because this is for
Yeah.
me is pragmatic, totally.
Great question. I can do my best to find words for this because a lot of this is not like so much puttable in words.
Yes,
But like if you let's say you learn a modality to create change for people's bodies or coaching modality, and most of them are about here are the strategies, here are the tools, do this when the person has this problem, do this when this person has that problem, do this, and then you just like, okay, and then you walk up, you sit with the client, and then they say, yeah, I have this and this problem, and you're like, oh yeah, in the textbook in my education I learned I should do
yes,
this, and then you're in your head going la 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 la, you say whatever you need to say,
yes,
but that only can have this effect. If you because you separate yourself from what you're doing, from what you're saying,
yes,
you're just like being a robot delivering something. You're not involving you're not involving you.
that's
But
it.
if you, let's say, walk your talk, if you use these tools for you, if you use them to create something different for you in your life, by the choice to go, you know what? I know I can be like everyone else and make it difficult because everyone here in this world loves to make everything complicated and difficult. They think it has a
Totally.
value. They think, oh my God, I'm so much better because I make it difficult. Yeah. And there's a big value there. But if you go, you know what? Every one of you have fun with your difficulty and joy. I'm going to choose ease. You don't have to
Yes,
like it. You, it doesn't matter what you think about it, but I will now be the leader of my life and make a different choice and actually choose ease. Thank you very much.
that
If you're interested, come and ask me. I'm happy to share it with you, or come
yes,
to my sessions, or come to my classes, or read my books, or whatever. But if not, I'm going to Ease Town. I'm going to more ease. You know,
yes,
whether you think I'm a wrong person for this, or I'm not getting it, or whatever you think, I'm going. And that's
Yes.
like that. That's where it starts, where you be what you teach, you know? And so many people, so many coaches, like they teach you about ease, but they don't live ease, you know? They don't be ease. So if you don't be ease and live ease and just talk about it, you can have that effect. But
Yes.
if you be it, if you live it, if you actually have the vulnerability of not needing to be perfect as a practitioner, as a coach, as a therapist, as a parent, if you don't have the need to be perfect, if you go, you know what, I also have stuff going on, but I'm choosing to be vulnerable enough to not needing to have the image of being perfect or the image of having the answers. I'm actually here to change, use those tools that I'm preaching and using them on myself, the same tools that I'm teaching, using it on me, and
That's
have
the
the
point.
vulnerability and receiving it and being it. That's where you
Yeah,
be it. And
I love.
then you can have so much more impact with the clients, your kids, anybody around you that you're working with, because
Yes.
they feel it, they sense it. They don't only need your words of the tools, they can feel the energy of what you are actually living, and they go, wow, thank you. That's an example and an inspiration for them, where they can go, oh, that's how the energy, the person shows up when they're actually living it and being it. And then when
That's
you word the tools also, that's just a bonus. That's just an
yeah.
extra, because you're putting words to it and you're showing them, oh, you, in this situation, when you have this problem, you can do this, da 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 da. But that's just the extra from what they can sense, because you live it, because you be it. And that's
Yes.
something we talk a lot with the pragmatic practitioners,
That's the point. Yes.
that not just talking about it, but living it, and
Yes.
not to be perfect when you work with clients. Because
Yes.
oftentimes when you have if you in your own life have an issue that you just work through and you changed it for you,
You
oftentimes
change it.
you have clients come to you with the same problem, and then you can
Yes.
help them because you just went through it. It's
Yes.
magic.
Yes. Yes.
The more you
That's.
develop, the more you move forward, the
I
more
love it.
clients you can attract, because they can feel, they can smell, they can
The-
sense, this person has something for me. I don't know
Yes.
what, I don't think about it. I just know I have to go to her. I have to have a session with her. So
Yes.
you actually open up for more clients if you choose to become more and be more.
I love it. Oh,
Yes.
Susanna, I love to hear you. Is it something about to create connection and not relation?
Yeah. Create connection,
Yeah.
not relationship. And a lot of people have relationships with their clients,
Yes.
which is limiting what you can create with your client, rather than
Yes.
having the connection that you talk about. And that's a big topic that, would need more time to talk about, but you can just, for you, go, where am I doing relationship with my clients, which is actually creating distance and ownership, rather than the mutual contribution.
Yes.
So just notice when you're doing it and ask, okay, how else can I be with them? If I wouldn't do relationship with my clients, with my patients, with my customers, how else could I be with them that is bigger, that's more spacious, that's easier for me and them?
Yes. That's the point.
Yeah.
And this is for me, it was the revolution in my job with the pragmatic practitioner, because we are teaching to be to have a distance, a safety distance from patients. If you are a teacher, from your
Students.
kids, yes, students. If you are a boss or leader, from the people who work with you, we are teaching to create distance. And what I realize is that the distance doesn't match for me. I
Yeah.
can be in allowance with distance, but when I create something, what works for me is to connect,
Yes.
to
That.
connect with myself, with my clients, with with the situation, with the center, new center. So that's the
That
magic for me.
That's exactly what you say. What we've been taught in most therapy educations and coaching and teachers is like, disconnect. Here is
Yes,
your student, your client, your customer, and here's you. And you think you have to protect yourself. Like, that's what they say, protect yourself. It's like, from what? From their energy? But if I have to protect myself, I have to use a lot of energy to put up barriers, and I make their stuff more strong, more important
yes,
than what I'm capable of. Like, I think that their problems are bigger than me. What? That's insane. It's like, no, don't protect yourself. Receive, because
yes,
then everything can grow, and you can never, like, anxiety and depression, whatever they have going on, it's not a problem for you unless you have the point of view that it is a problem for you. But that's just
yes,
a point of view, not a reality. That's just in your head. It's not there energetically or otherwise. So
yes,
there's so much. Yeah. So there's so much that is different in how you can create and facilitate clients, customers, students. And so this whole pragmatic practitioner program is there to teach you, how else can I, have ease in the world, be pragmatic, use the tools for me, and also use them in my business, use them with my customers, use them with my clients. However you work with people, it's really for
my family.
everyone, for my family, it's for every profession. However you
Yes,
work with people, applying those tools with your employees, with your children, with your parents, kids, whatever, patients, to make it work, to make it easier for you as a practitioner, but also to achieve more, to be more efficient with the change you can create. And it's so
yes,
simple, like really simple tools that everyone can learn. And we have now pragmatic practitioners all around the world who are, official pragmatic practitioners, and they use it in their sessions, in their businesses, in whatever they do. And yeah, we're looking forward to more. And Massimiliana is contributing to creating the next pragmatic practitioner class, which is a 3-day class. You join either in
in
Italy,
Florence, school.
in Florence, beautiful Italy, or online. You can also join from your home.
Yes,
And it's really an education that I always wanted for me. I was looking for this, where you can also include you, have easy pragmatic tools, be creative, not just follow something that someone says you should do. And it's just really wonderful what that creates. So 3 days to have an education that you don't get anywhere else. And I'm really looking forward to this in October. And
yeah.
I'm sure we'll put the link here in somewhere.
From 25 to 27, and in Florence, in a beautiful venue, really a very beautiful venue. And we have a very nice time, because we will work from morning to the first first time in the afternoon. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So people can have also time to visit Florence, or to rest after a PP class.
Exactly.
It is incredible. So I have done 2 class with you, and PP class and other class, but for me is really an amazing experience, because it is not only about my job, it's about how you can really create your life, and your living in an easy, funny, pragmatic, and in magic way. So don't come to this class if you want to do dramatic. Don't come. If you
Love
love drama, yes, we will be in Italy, and I know, because I'm Italian, that we love a lot to be dramatic. Yes. And
it.
the Latin culture is, oh, Dios mío, Dio mío, bamba, 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 bamba.
But if you have a nice gelato, like if you have a nice, cappuccino with it, can be fun.
Yes, yes, that's the point. So we are also able to really live a life in a very totally different way. So if you like a dramatic way, don't come to this class. But if you would like to have a funny life and also an amazing experience with you, Susanna, yes, because what you said before about be the things that you are talking about, for me, you are really this person. Yes. And I remember the first time I saw you live in person, I said, you are the same person as you are in the video. So the energy that you are talking with the tools is the same energy that you are when you facilitate. So it's a big contribute this class, really. So come in Florence in October. Yes.
And yes, there's a manual. Somebody asked, is there a manual? Yes, there's a big manual.
Big
It's more like
manual in
it's more
many
like a book.
languages.
Yes, yes.
In many languages, yes, there is in
Many
Italian and
languages.
many other languages. Yes,
Yes.
there is a manual, and it is an amazing manual. I have the one in English, and I would like to see the one in Italian. Yes, and it is really simple tools, pragmatic tools, and you can really be these tools everywhere and in each moment. So, thank you so much, Susanna, and thank you so
Thank
much
you.
to have chosen to come in Italy.
Yeah, thank
This
you
is a
so much
big
for
gift,
doing this.
really.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Italy a lot. I love it there. Mwah. And thank you so
We
much for creating this with, and thank you all of the translators. Thank you
yes,
so much for
so, so,
translating this.
so.
I'm kissing you all over. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Welcome to join us. Bye, everyone.
Buenas noches. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
And I don't know how to end this stream, or maybe I do. There. Yes.